Hello and welcome to Just Let Me Speak Talk Show, where your host today is Miss Harleen Raspberry.
Okay. Today our special guest panelists are Miss Cleo Kiwi and Miss Ashley Mango. Please give them a JLMS welcome. It's a pleasure to have you both here today to discuss the topic, what were they thinking, and the grooming process. Let's start with you, Miss Kiwi. Can you help us understand today one of the reasons why perpetrators abuse Miss May?
Statistics involving men in the state of New Jersey prisons convicted of sexual abuse found that over 95% of them were in fact abused of themselves. And some abuse may be the attempt to relive one's own abuse with power roles reversed. Wow. Research also shows some offenders often have arrested development, which is abnormal development, which has stopped prematurely in the area of existing. This prevents them from feeling and relating. It also keeps them from understanding what their actions cause others to feel. They haven't learned to restrain their own actions.
Wow.
Miss Mango, can you give us another reason for the perpetrator's disgusting action?
Well, it's not actually clear why people molest children, but recent research shows for some offenders it is a learned behavior. It's a way of feeling in control. Since they know what it's like to be a victim, they want to be the power holder rather than the one to be subjected to the power of others.
Wow.
Some offenders act out in reaction to low self-esteem. They use their violent actions to exercise control and power to enhance their own self-image, to feel powerful and dominate others. Then there are some who have excessively high levels of self-esteem. This theory suggests that they likely respond aggressively when the view of themselves is threatened.
Miss Kiwi, some abusers don't relate well to people of their own age group. They relate much better to children, and as a result, they pick children to abuse. This leads to a process called grooming. Miss Kiwi, what is grooming?
Grooming is a process used by predators to identify and engage the victim. They will gain the child's trust, break down his or her defenses, and manipulate them into performing or committing the desired sex act.
Wow.
Miss Mango, how does the grooming process work?
Well, first it begins when the predator chooses a target area such as where children are likely to go, like schools, shopping malls, and volunteer at cater to children. Second, the predator sometimes will strike up relationships with adults who they know have children in their home. Single parents make good targets. Third, the next step is to select the victim. The victim may be a child who feels unloved, unpopular, or may have family problems. They may have low self-esteem and may be bullied at school. The predator will target them such as a victim.
That is just messed up.
Miss Kiwi, can you give us any more information on what's the next step in this process of how this works?
Well, the next thing is the encouragement of secrecy. At some point, the predator will bind the victim to secrecy with candy, money, threats, telling them not to tell friends because they will be jealous, or don't tell them the parents because they won't want them eating between meals. They will even go as far as to say they won't believe them, or as time goes by, the threats become more serious, and the predator will use the threat that they will kill them or their parents if the secret is not said. Then there is physical contact. Building the emotional and bond through grooming leads to physical contact. This breaks down the child's defenses and increases the child's acceptance of touch. Example, an accidental touch of an arm around the shoulder or brushing of hair, which breaks down inhibitions and leads to more overt sexual touching, which is the ultimate goal.
Miss Mango, how can a parent
and the people in their life. Know the child's daycare providers, teachers, coaches, youth group leaders, or other significant people in their life. Ask questions and stay involved. Most important, talk to your children. Teach them to recognize grooming behavior. Teach them to trust you, and it's never the child's fault. Should the child need to come to you, they should feel safe without reapproach or utilization. As a student, stay in control of your body, space, and be aware of anyone trying to enter the space. Trust your gut feeling. If something feels wrong, speak up.
Excellent. Thank you so much for Thank you so much for sharing these very important tips with us today. Please give Ms. Mango and Ms. Cooley a round of applause. Thank you for tuning in with Just Let Me Sleep talk show. Audience and out there in the TV land. If you feel uncomfortable or touched in an inappropriate way, sound the anthem of alarm of Just Let Me Speak, which is touching! Until next time, always remember to
Thank you for tuning in to Just Let Me Speak. Again, we'll be with you next month with a new topic. Yay!